Welcome again to another video version of the Ripley Report. In today's edition, I want to talk about about the lead headline in my current edition of the Ripley Report, entitled "Kid in the Middle of a Ethical Firestorm where there's no winners." And I got this whole thing started when I was approached by a member of the church that I go to on Sunday, and was asking me about who do I think is going to win in this ethical melodrama, complete with government change and complete with Sherry Kidd being found in violation of code and still waiting for admonishment from the council, which, and by the way, is now all have been on now is officially all on the ethics hook. And I have to question: can anyone really govern at this point with some measure of credibility? Now, readers, I know I've been tough on some of these council members, and maybe rightly so, maybe wrongly so. But the thing is, readers, I think that the current ethics complaint is somewhat unfair because it just comes at a very wrong time and bad timing, and it just seemed too coincidental to be too convenient to be coincidental, as I said before. But the point is that Kidd is now being targeted by a local paper known as the Protocol, published by Dale Wilson, making the allegation that Kidd committed perjury. And as I said before, he is submitting evidence, and now that is being sent to the state attorney general. And again, readers, the evidence that is being presented is from recording from one of these devices, an iPhone, which really is not suited for long distance recordings or picture taking, because these things are really meant for close up shots, not far away. And I looked at the video again that was being submitted. That's being submitted by Wilson, and as evidence. And the picture is dark. You can't see what's really is going on. You can't tell who is doing what at the dais after that meeting was adjourned. The city council meeting that was adjourned way back in February 2nd. So, and so now, she's being charged with perjury. Now, I have a hunch that the AG is probably going to see that film and probably just stop the investigation right there. I just have a hunch. I'll be surprised if he does proceed. But the thing is, readers, that people are thinking who's going to win on this, but no one really is going to win. Everyone in the city is going to lose in this. The real losers in this is going to be the citizens of the city. The city's reputation has been darkened and skewed at some point. Everyone is walking, all the council members now got this dark cloud over their heads. Whether they're innocent or not, they've still got this dark cloud over their heads. And now even more so, Sherry Kidd is being accused of perjury during her testimony, her ethical board testimony, a few weeks ago. The thing is, I reviewed the tape that was done by the Crown Public Eye, that adjournment portion of the tape on February 2nd. And the only one I saw that I could see that was waving her hands, trying to quiet the crowd and make the crowd behave, was Sherry Kidd herself. Now, unfortunately, the camera which was closest to the dais that night. Did not pan to the left, to her left, where Wyndham and the board members were there. You couldn't tell what was going on because the camera didn't pan to the left to see what was going on. So we don't know what Wyndham was doing during that time period. At that time period, because there's no real proof. Because I saw, from what I saw at the film that was submitted by Wilson, it was dark. You couldn't see what was really going on, and I thought I heard cursing from Kid as she went out the door that night. I could have swore she was cursing, and so you have to really listen to that video and catch that. The thing is, can any one of these guys now really govern with any credibility? Now, that is the main headline in today's edition of the news blog. And I hope that you can get something out of it and make some sense out of it. And I hope to see you all next week.